Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Avernum 2 Crystal Souls. We're still on the top level, the top tier of the Empire Ziggurat down near the Vonatine lands. And okay, apparently this room is completely empty. This is where the covert agents of the Empire are trained. Below you can see a fake bedroom where assassinations are practiced. Okay, that's interesting. You also see jars of white makeup, which the agents use to make themselves look as pale as the Avernites. I mean, that's kind of cool. Nice attention to detail. Hello, Blade Master. Apparently they didn't want to fight me. It's appreciated. Oh, or maybe she just ran to be with her friends, I guess. Okay, just same enemies we've been fighting ever since arriving here. Nice. So the game told me that I was feeling the magical energy getting stronger as soon as I entered this room here, which was also concealed by. Actually, well, I mean, I could have just gone through this empty room and reached this room. There was absolutely no reason to use the secret passage. But anyway, since I got that message here, my guess would be that towards this direction, probably like in the northwestern corner, is going to be where the Crystal Soul is. So naturally I'm going to explore the rest of the floor first, which apparently is not even all that much anyway. I'm going to cast Haste and Battle Frenzy, sweet. Always nice when that happens. So this mage is going to be a little bit of a pain. Quite literally. Okay, we still have this. Gives us a nice amount of action points to work with. Miss the mage, of course. 81 damage. I mean, it's better than nothing. Not a lot better. Nice try. Shoot her, please. Well, you tried. Okay. It's a little bit of a gamble there whether the fireball would be enough, but Miri is running low, slightly running low on mana, so I'd rather be a little bit conservative. We have enough first aid at this point that we're actually completely healed after that fight, which is really nice. Meanwhile, we're getting more and more of these potions that I refuse to use. I mean, there's also not much reason to use them. This can't be picked. Interesting. There's a rune there. Maybe there's going to be an entrance from the other side. Huh. Or we'll find the key. That's another possibility. Let's see what in these tiny rooms is. What in these tiny rooms is. Good English I speak. English from Yoda I learned. Okay, this is the other staircase that we have already seen, kind of by accident. This barracks is currently unoccupied, obviously, and the light layer of dust indicates it probably hasn't been used for a few weeks. The soldiers here must be on the road, killing your fellow Avernites. Or, actually more likely, already killed by me. On one of various occasions. Okay, I mean, if this room was unused, there shouldn't be anything, or at least there shouldn't be anyone in these back rooms either. Obviously there was quite a bit of stuff. Hello, this small room has several beds in it. It's small, shadowy, and out of the way. Perhaps the soldiers looking for you wouldn't find you if you rested here for an hour or two. Not that there are probably a whole lot of soldiers left in this place to begin with. I mean, I guess we can rest here. You wake up from a brief, not very restful nap to find that the shouts of soldiers looking for you are louder and more numerous. You quickly roll out of bed and arm yourself. Oh, did we actually gain anything out of this? I don't think we did. If we gained any spell points at all, then it doesn't seem noticeable at all. But we did lose our buffs, which makes absolutely no sense. Thanks, game, for tricking me, I guess. I suppose it was a little bit of a risk to actually start taking a nap in an enemy fortress. Oh well. I don't know, maybe the intention was that we refill a little bit of spell energy, but yeah, getting rid of all the buffs. Not worth it because we had to reapply them, so we probably actually lost some. However, if we save spell points on this fight here, okay, a couple more coming, I guess. There must be at least one more enemy over that way. Yeah, you still can move, that's fine. So anyway, if we are somewhat conservative with our spell points, we might actually make a little bit of a net gain from first aid alone. Although, well, looks like we might have to heal at least Miri after this. We're also not getting any experience from these enemies. Huh. So, interesting. I mean, we obviously are not at the level cap. I don't think there is a level cap, or it's extremely high. It's definitely higher than even 35. But we did level up not too long ago from fighting enemies, so I don't know, maybe as soon as someone reached level 35, maybe the highest level party member in the party actually determines how much experience enemies give the entire party. And as soon as someone reached 35, these enemies stopped giving us experience like altogether. I guess that might be. Not that it really matters, but yeah, I don't know. Right, we want to heal Miri. And I excellently healed myself. Awesome. I mean, it's not like he's running out of magic anytime soon. Well, I guess we'll just move on, you know. What else can we do? Oh, this is the commanders. Yeah. Chambers of Garzad, really? So is this actually the real Garzad's like main base, and he just happens to not be here? Or is this just to uphold the facade? Can't quite tell. Yeah, we take this. Still trying to refill the ones that we used up earlier. Oh. Oh? Okay. Some of these red barriers. I mean, I don't see anything behind that. There might be some kind of orangey crystal. It's really hard to tell. I think there's something red, orangey glowing behind those barriers, but... Oh. When you step into the circle, you hear a gentle hum. A gap appears in the barrier to the north. The room grows very hot. Oh. Yep, that's exactly what it looked like. Okay, you know what? We use the old trick of moving in combat mode, which makes you move about 8 times as fast. Actually, well, depending on the number of action points. Got a number of Vanata apostates here. Oh, they are... okay. Not sure why they didn't act at all. Frozen with fear, maybe. I mean, if nothing else, the quickfire should probably only fill this corridor, but... well, actually, I can't be sure about that. But it's most likely not going to come into this room. Huh, I guess I was... oh, no, never mind. I can see the other room here, which looks strange. I guess the Ziggurat's top level intersects with the cavern ceiling. This is obviously a natural rock, grown rock there. There is a wooden vanitite case in the middle of the room. As you approach it, you can hear whispering inside your mind. You open it and find a huge, many-branched blue crystal. Okay, I did not expect to find the crystal soul inside of some kind of container for some reason. Well, I mean, okay, that answers that question. I was really convinced that we had to go over this way to actually make progress, but I guess it also makes sense that the crystal soul would be past Garzad's chamber, even though... Oh, hello there, I didn't see that button before. I wonder what that does. Well, we'll have to come back anyway, one way or the other. I hope the quickfire is going to subside eventually. Anyway, as you... a crystal which glows with its own inner light. As you look at it, you hear a voice in your head. You alien, not enemies. You come from my people. Save me. Take me from here. I don't trust this. Let's leave it here. Okay, let's take it. Catherine. Okay. As soon as you remove the crystal, the west wall explodes, filling the chamber with granite shrapnel. Awesome. You look through the window and see a flying wizard. A flying wizard. Okay. He shouts, I am Garzad, scion of the Empire, and you will pay for your intrusion. He points his finger and quickfire begins to fill the chamber. Then he flies out of sight. Flames rush toward you from the east. The only way out is onto the roof to the west, where the evil wizard is. Oh. Or we could actually use the in combat movement trick to outrun the quickfire easily. Huh. Actually, I can't help but notice that these floor tiles here are shaded in red, which I think... Yeah, actually, that's the same as the visible quickfire. So, quickfire is spreading. Cool, okay, awesome. That is a little bit unfair game. You jump onto the shattered section of the wall. I mean, I was trying to do something like that, I guess. Sadly, we lost one of our party. Rip Miri. Anyway, you jump onto the shattered section of the wall and leap from the ramparts. Sections of the fort burst into flames around you. Fortunately, the roof of the tower section of the Ziggurat is not far below. Oh, that's what this is supposed to be. You land on it and prepare your escape. The wizard is still flying above you. He laughs wildly and points his finger. With a roar, towers of quickfire appear to either side of you. You look south and see a group of Empire soldiers looking for you. The wizard flies upward before the expanding flames engulf him. Soon he is obscured from sight by the smoke. To the south you can see another short drop to the ground. You might escape. All you need to do is to reach it. And with that we lost our chance to explore the rest of that floor. I'm actually not okay with that. I mean, there probably wasn't anything good there, but my completionism demands that I find out what I missed. So I'm gonna make a quick cut and reload, hopefully somewhere not too far in the past. Well, actually I have no idea when the last autosave happened, or when I quick saved manually. Well, I'll find out. Okay. Actually, it turns out that I quick saved right before Garzad's chambers, which is extremely convenient. So I'm gonna first take a look in here. Okay. I was gonna say we still have to find a way into this area, and there is a key, not a key, a button. Although that button might prove to be the key to entering this place. Hello? Runes on the floor. I see them. And of course, if I want to continue, I'm powerless to stop them. You round the corner and stumble upon a very peculiar magical experiment in progress. Two freshly summoned infernals are being pitted against each other in a magical circle. Okay. I mean, don't mind me. I guess the Vanitite colors are still there. So they're probably going to divert their summoned creatures' attention towards me. Towards us. I hope they can't just resummon Hakai. That would be unfortunate, but... I mean, probably not. What? Did that caller just attack his own demon? Okay. Well, first Hawkeye is down. I'll check the collar. Okay. Not so bad, all things considered. Kill that guy. Alright. Yep. Really not so bad. And we get another possibly completely useless Arania thing. Sanctification Scroll. Avernite Cloak. Rod of Alacrity? Oh. Fire Lizard Egg. Well. I have plenty of those and still haven't found a purpose for them, but I guess I'll take it. Was that worth it? I don't know. Probably not. Well, so what did we get in here? This stuff, and... How did I miss that button before? Did I even miss it? Yeah, I must have. Oh. Hold on. I'll take that hourglass. Oh. Oh, right. I completely forgot about this room. Well, you step on the rune, since I didn't have any other choice. It glows a bright white, suddenly waves of electricity. Oh, that's one of those. Okay, whatever. Lovely crystal, flawless crystal, focusing crystal is somewhat useful, although I'm not sure if I can really do much with just 3 of them. Might be enough to craft 1 more item. Oh. We actually didn't take nearly as much damage from the stuff this time. Well, I guess this would be my last chance to run all the way out of this place, all the way back to civilization to heal. To refill my spell points. I mean, obviously I'm not going to do that. Yep. Quickfire and... Oh, I forgot about these. Miri should be fine though, this time around. I wonder if I should just stay in combat mode this entire time now. Well, at least... Yeah, I'm gonna try that. So that I don't have to manually switch to combat mode after taking the Crystal Soul. So that hopefully no one dies. I am going to end combat here to enter this place. Actually, if we position... leave the item alone for now. Did not mean to click on it. It has a huge hitbox, actually. Yeah. Starts to become active as soon as you move your mouse cursor even remotely close to it. So Quickfire is going to start spreading from here. So maybe we're going to be good, actually. Just by virtue of starting from the northern side of the room. Yeah, we'll take it. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. That's what was supposed to happen, I guess. Yeah, since you're not even expected to stay in this room at all. So now the map just shifts over, which I guess is fair enough. Okay, Quickfire is still spreading. We're definitely not safe. You leap out onto the Ziggurat roof. Quickfire pours out of the gap in the wall behind you. The question is, will it ever stop, or is it just going to fill this entire roof here? Quickfire pours out into... A force of guards has ascended to the roof to the west. Then the Empire Wizard, who smashed open the wall behind you, joins them. The only direction that isn't full of horrible, obvious danger is to the south. That being said, I still want to try... Okay, Garzad is there. I mean... Okay, he can be attacked. So is this a real one? That's the question. I think you're really just expected to drop down here and make an escape. Huh. mean, I can try and daze as many as possible. Okay, this one seems to be the real deal, judging by the damage he deals. I was almost expecting him to deal 1,000 damage or something. Well, Swafnir is still dead. Yep, very dead. I mean, again, I realize that this is not what I'm supposed to do, and this might not be possible to win at all. Even these guys are pretty tough. Not undefeatable. Far from it. I guess I'll try once. See how far I can get. If there's any chance of winning this. I mean, it would be extremely, I don't know, satisfying if it was actually possible to defeat Garzad here. I mean, if you damage him enough, I'm like 99% sure he's just going to teleport away. Or something like that. Because they must have foreseen people actually being super powerful and also determined to break the game as much as possible. By trying to win fights you're obviously not supposed to even try to fight. Like I am right now. The question is what they did in anticipation of that. How they're gonna handle that situation. Okay, thanks for missing whatever that was. Yeah, even his acid attack is disconcertingly powerful. Stupid worm. Leave me alone. Okay. So far so good. Heal, first and foremost. Immobile is currently not a problem. Acid, maybe a little bit more so. Is there anything I don't usually use? I guess I could summon a Divine Host. That costs 50 energy. Actually, it didn't cost nearly as much because spell efficiency. That's nice. It's just a Vengeful Shade, but it should provide at least some distraction. Two of these might be enough to take out those two damaged soldiers, which would help a bit. Well. Oh my god, okay. Oh my god, that was a lot of damage. Yep, that was straight up. That would have been over 800 damage? Is that right? Holy crap. Well. There went our healer. I mean, the quickfire is spreading so slowly. If it even is still spreading. I haven't been paying attention. Oh no, it certainly is. But I don't think... I mean, it kind of puts a time limit on this fight. But the damage that Garzad deals is actually much more of a limiting factor here. Being able to survive that. Okay. That guy is dead. I mean, try shooting? Yeah. Oh, he even hit, but it was not good enough. I should have had someone use a Resurrection Scroll, actually. Well, I mean... guess she'll do that now, and... kill these two. Welp. Rip. Uh-huh. Okay. I was fully expecting a cleave. Oh! Clutch. Oof. Kill it. And I don't know. Shoot. Yeah, this is not going to work out. I mean, it's probably possible. Yes, Garzad is dealing a ton of damage, but if I actually activate, I mean, I don't know, that 800 damage against Atantua was a little bit ridiculous, but for the most part, he's not just straight up one-shotting us. I can try doing this again. Okay, we did... I thought we dazed someone? Maybe not. Of course you can't move now. I mean... I guess I can haste again and hope for Battle Frenzy? No, no such luck. Okay. I mean, I say that he's not straight up one-shotting, but he's getting awfully close to doing that. Oh boy. And there's just still too many accompanying troops left. Oh wow. If... Oh, he died to... What? I guess... Wait, what? No. I guess quite a bit of damage actually from whatever debuff that was. I mean... Oh, 4 attacks. Nice. I mean, we could... actually... Oh, we don't have Ward of Elements. We do have Ward of Elements, we just don't have enough mana for it. Of course, we have all the spells. The question is, how much would it help? It's not like we can do anything right now. Next turn, though. For now, I'll heal him for what it's worth. Oh, you missed. Well, that would have taken out one of the Blade Masters, at least. Jesus. And we're all dazed. Yeah, it's kind of over, I think. With both my mages dazed. Oh. Never mind. Thanks for undazing us. And we're dead. Yep. I mean, okay. Again, I'll just to see how far I can take this. I'm gonna keep doing this. Some group healing. I mean, I guess I could have done this a long time ago. If I really wanted to do this, we have invulnerability potions. Those would actually make this fight totally fightable. Should probably move ahead a little bit here. It's getting a little bit hot over there. Yeah, you know, if I really wanted to take this seriously, I would use invulnerability potions or elixirs. Yep. Oh my god, okay. I guess as soon as Garzad decides to use 2 AoE spells in a row, we're kind of screwed. Yeah, you know what? Might as well reload before the game over screen happens. Well, I mean, I am curious to see what happens when you actually manage to win this fight and to defeat Garzad, because I'm quite sure that using invulnerability potions would make it possible to win. I would like to save those for the actual final fight. That being said, we have 8 elixirs and 19 potions. I mean, they're only gonna last so long. But I'm also not sure that it's actually worth doing it. The question is if Garzad is actually defeatable. If we can kill him here, that would be amazing. If the game actually takes that into consideration, that option, and just, you know, rewards you for winning when you're actually not supposed to do it. I kind of doubt it. Games don't usually do that, because only a small number of players are actually crazy enough to try it, that kind of thing. So as I said, he's most likely just going to retreat if we actually manage to deal significant damage to him, or he's going to I don't know, set off his ultra spell and completely annihilate us, and it's just an automatic game over, something like that. Those are the two likeliest outcomes. I would definitely either way not try this kind of thing on camera, just because it's going to take a long time. And we've seen how the fight basically plays out, with us taking lots of damage. So, do I pause recording? Do I end this recording basically and try beating him and show the end of that fight? Or do I just move on the way the game wants me to? A big part of me wants to actually find out what happens, but I think I'm just going to go with the intended flow of the game here. Yeah, take it, blah blah blah, move out. No one died yet. We start moving to the south, and just in order to prevent them from completely annihilating us right away. Okay. Depending on what they do... Nope, she's dead. Damn you, Garzad. You'll pay for this. Oh. Well, you'll get stopped. Not. You run to the edge of the roof. As the flames swirl behind you, this layer of the Ziggurat is low enough for you to be able to drop off of it safely. This seems like your only real hope for survival at this point. Yeah. That or actually using my resources. But, you know, technically you're correct. Now, that's the unfortunate part is that Miri is still dead. I was totally expecting those guys to block our path. They didn't do that. Well, that gives me the opportunity to just do this instead. Buffs are still active. Well, okay. See you later, Garzad, I guess. It's nice making your acquaintance. Actually, I want to fight these guys. Can I? Stumble onto an extremely surprised Empire patrol. You attack them quickly before they can alert others to your presence. Oh, I guess it's just one of the patrols that were out here before that I decided to not attack because the game was making it appear as if time was of the essence. I guess it probably was. I'm not entirely sure what would have happened if we had taken like too much time to reach the Ziggurat. I mean, I guess the idea was that that Vanity force wouldn't survive the fight anyway. I mean, they sure didn't seem to expect their survival. So I guess what would have happened is that they just wouldn't have been there by the time we arrived. So that we would have had to fight all the remaining Empire troops by ourselves. Of course, I'm pretty sure that in the actual fight that did happen, all the Vanity survived. Certainly didn't see anyone dying, and I made sure to heal and buff them, so that they were quite overpowered. I just don't really expect the game to acknowledge that at all. I guess we'll see once we return to Fort Heldon if there is anyone there, or if they are actually assumed dead. And I guess technically the game could just justify that by saying that, well, they tried returning or they tried following me into the Ziggurat but were intercepted by an Empire force and slaughtered after all, or something like that. But who knows, maybe the game actually did keep track of how many, or if any at all, of those soldiers did survive the fight or did die in that fight. Alrighty. I didn't mean to press F there. I guess they didn't drop much of worth, most likely. Thousands of Empire soldiers have passed through here. Okay, for a second there I thought thousands of Empire soldiers are waiting ahead. Have passed through here. There are abandoned camps, piles of trash, lots of tracks and skeletons hanging from the walls. Okay, you're far past enemy lines. If you keep going, you may meet an enemy force too strong to be resisted. I guess that's likely. I still want to find out though. You get within sight of the fortification to the south. A whole Empire army is camped at its base, fresh and ready to fight. Fortunately, they aren't at Ornotho, which is the only reason you have a chance of surviving in there. You back away before they see and destroy you. Huh. Interesting. I mean, I don't know. Will we ever actually get here to fight them? I mean, basically, I'm confused by the fact that there are this many Empire troops this deep down, this close to the Avernite lands. I was really expecting, well, all this game, I was under the impression that the invaded territory is where they have, like, the vast majority of their troops that are not currently in the process of entering Avernum. Well, maybe that's just not what it is, and their main troops have always been assembling in the deep caves, unbeknownst to most of the Avernites. Oops. I'm not seeing anyone right now. Nope. So they're all supposed to be dead. That sucks. Because it's so pointless. I mean, sure, I guess, realistically speaking, the four of us wouldn't be the supermen that we are, right? The superhumans, super sliths, super Nephilim, I guess, as well. And we would not stand a chance entering an Empire stronghold, even if it's not as heavily defended as it could be, with just the four of us, and, you know, defeating dozens and dozens of Empire soldiers and mages and priests and whatnot. So it kind of makes sense that we would be backed up by some kind of army to at least distract the main force of the enemy enough that we have a chance to enter. But still, you know, in the game, in terms of game mechanics and gameplay wise, we are superhuman, and we are perfectly fine doing just that just by ourselves, and we definitely didn't need that army at all to back us up, as evidenced by the fact that we slaughtered all the enemies and made sure that not a single soldier, not a single Avernite soldier died at all. But still, the game insists that they did, and here we are. So what am I doing? Actually, I'm going to return this crystal soul. That's what I'm doing. So this should once again open for us. Thank you. Is it this one? Yes. Okay. We place the crystal soul. Catherine Bock's crystal begins to glow bright red before it even reaches the pedestal. As soon as you set it down, you sense a burst of questions coming from it, addressed not to you, but to the other crystals. The exchange of information continues at a furious pace for some time, and then dies down. Catherine speaks to you. Thank you for my rescue. Garzad planned to use my powers for the Empire. He is a wicked and mighty one. I fear he may have one day succeeded. Something must be done about him. I wish to rest and rejoice, but there is no time. I am ready to act. Come here and speak with me. There is much I can tell you. Okay. Anything of practical value? Catherine Bock's crystal still glows with a vital energy. I am Catherine Bock, friends. I am glad that you have returned. You have risked so much to save me. Tell me about your imprisonment, I guess. At least it seems like he wasn't... it wasn't tortured and broken by the Empire? It was tedious. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, if that's the worst that happened to you, that you were bored, I guess you can count yourself lucky. The Empire mages came to me and demanded things. The Empire leader, Garzad, came to me and demanded things. I refused. I was silent. I was angry. Did they harm you? Not yet. They were working up to it, trying to find a way to torment me. Then you came. It was fortunate. I'd say so. Okay, what are you engaged in now? I contemplate Garzad, leader of the Empire enemy in Avernum. How to kill him, I hope. He may have been able to do the impossible. He tried to compel me to use my powers at the front of the Empire army to fight for them. He must die. I have been working with Rentar Irno towards this aim. What have you and Rentar Irno decided? She and I are trying to figure out how one of his power may be slain. We are at a loss. That sucks. Perhaps I can help discover a way to slay him? Perhaps you humans may find a way to deal with a human magician. Should you do so, go seek Rentar Irno and ask about attacking him. We will give you all the help we can. I mean, we have already done that. I'm not sure if this actually unlocks anything new. What this does unlock is that our own king should now grant us access to the Demon Slayer, which might be exactly what we need to defeat the demon half-blood, I guess, Garzad. Anyway, where can Rentar Irno be found, just for the sake of completeness? She is hard to reach. She is in the city of Egli. Find her. She may be invaluable to your quest to slay Garzad. Yeah. I guess that's that. Well, thanks anyway. And we talk to this person here? Wilbron? I have returned Kefrenbok to its home. Will you teach me a spell? Wilbron begins to speak, filling your head with a constant mind-numbing stream of magical words and symbols. It is a struggle, but you manage to make sense of them. And this time we get Ward of Steel. Ooh, sweet. Wait, didn't we have that maxed out yet? Maybe we didn't. Huh. I'm assuming that we didn't. So I've been using this all this time on level 2. Possible. Alright. Well, let's return to... I guess we... I don't know. I don't think returning to Egli and talking to Rentar Irno is going to do anything new for us. But I'll try it just in case. Maybe she'll at least have some new dialogue now that we've saved a second Crystal Soul. Hello. I mean, it doesn't look like there's anything new. I'm trying to defeat Garzad. How will you help me? Study his fortress. Sure. Can I be sure? Yeah. It's just the same. Okay. Well. Yes, we return. The council should acknowledge our rescue of Kefren, though. Gladrisbok stands and bows to you. The familiar look of fury contorts his features, but for once it is not directed at you. We thank you for returning the crystal soul of Jack Nolbok to us. What? Jack Nolbok? Oh. Oh, okay, I guess I hadn't returned after... well, I hadn't returned after bringing Jack Nolbok to the shrine. Right. He quivers with anger. They tormented our ancestors' spirit. They told stories of invasions of our lands, of the death of our people. They nearly drove Jack Nol mad. His voice turns cold and quiet. You struggle to hear. They will pay for this. They will pay 1,000 times. I promise it. They will pay with lives, and they will pay for years. At this, Eloia and Process nod solemnly. Oh boy. But for now, the rescue is complete, and his healing may begin. Your reward awaits you in the eastern chambers. We and the Avernite people thank you. Oh. I wasn't even expecting a reward, but I'll take it. Process stands once again, or I guess continues standing. Welcome again, humans. You have returned the soul of Kefrenbok to us. We will refrain from more than a simple thank you. Your reward rests in a box in one of the eastern rooms. Okay. We are concerned about Garzad, this powerful archmage who steers and fuels the Empire's efforts. Our vengeance shall fall on his head. Hopefully it's heavy enough to kill him. We saw how you dealt with him. Yeah, dealt with, in quotation marks. And we believe it is possible you may be able to assassinate him with our help. Rentar Irno is the greatest of our mages. Yeah, gotcha. Already way ahead of you. She lives in Egli. She has agreed to help you and says that should you ever find out where Garzad's lair is, you should go to her and ask her about attacking. If you never decide to take on this horribly dangerous task, we will understand. However, if you ever want to strike the Empire a true and lasting blow, you know with whom to speak. Yes, indeed I do. Okay, so this, I think... I don't know, I must have been in here before. I hope I didn't already rub this place blind before I was allowed to do so. This crystal box is closed and locked. You try to open it, but to no avail. Oh, okay. So I guess they only unlock once you have recovered a crystal soul. You open the box and find a reward. It is human equipment, taken by the Avernite. They haven't cleaned it. It still bears spots of blood from the Empire soldier they took it from. You take the reward, taking pains to clean it up first. Sage's longbow. Okay, that sounds like something for my sage longbow men. You open this box, and it's a duelist rapier. I guess I'm just going to sell this. Duelist rapier. Let's see here. That is not amazing. Critical hit chance, chance to parry. Huh. Yeah, I mean, I'm never going to replace this with the 5% to battle disciplines, or, well, if nothing else, the 2 points to melee weapons. 30% faster fatigue recovery is just ridiculous. If this can't even be used in the offhand, it can, but, you know. I mean, technically, I guess I could give this to one of my mages, right? Critical hit chance? I guess I should really look up at some point whether that applies to spells. If nothing else, it should apply to ranged attacks, right? Maybe it's strictly weapon attacks. It's perfectly possible. I mean, the Ghostly Blade does little for him. Hostile effect resistance. And some extra protection, sure. What is this? 10 to critical hit chance. 5% to magical damage. 5 to blessings and curses. Not specifically healing, interestingly. Huh. Damage is a bit lower. Actually, that's a bit of a bummer. It's only a little bit. So it's probably not going to make that much of a difference. I mean, magical damage, sure. I guess it's ultimately more useful than the 5% healing. Especially now that I have this cloak that increases healing by 15%. Yeah, I guess I'll still use it. Although, the game does consider the Bow of the Deep Woods more valuable, maybe because of the higher base damage. But I think ultimately the Sage's Longbow is better for us. This we might give to Miri, actually. Yeah, energy resistance. I guess I'll take just a chance for... I'll take a chance and hope that the 8% critical hit chance also apply to magic. Either way, it's not going to make much of a difference. Maybe it's going to help. At worst, it's not really going to hurt. Well, and with that, we might actually be done in the Avernite lands, like, completely. Of course, apart from returning the final Crystal Soul eventually. Which I'm still not entirely sure where it's supposed to be. Huh. Maybe we'll get some kind of hint. I can't help but feel that I knew at one point that I had clues about the locations of all three. Or maybe we just didn't get all three. I think one of these? Where do you think I should look for the Crystal Souls? Do you have any advice on how to find the Crystal Souls? Maybe we're gonna get some new information here. Not yet? I still search. They may know more. Any advice from you? I think I do. We have been watching you, Avernites. Avernites, you call yourselves. Yes, we do. A female of the human species, a powerful one named Erica. Oh. Oh, okay, maybe I should return to Erica. I have not talked to her in a long time. Her answer remote, blah blah blah. Maybe also Solberg, I guess. I guess that's a good point. If nothing else, they might remind me of something I technically knew at one point. Yes, we walk into the portal. We're finally back in human lands after quite the expedition. And I guess I might as well do some traveling around, revisit Erica and talk to her, see if she has anything new to say, or something old that I've forgotten about. Yes, Erica's tower. I also want to turn in or hand over the third and final Black Drake Fang. But first, this. I would like to help the Avernite recover their crystal souls. Where should I go? Well, you discuss what you learned from Aethron. A crystal soul is an... okay. I guess I might have heard that before, but forgot. Okay, Angirak, gotcha. Of course, a powerful and deadly place, and I know much of it. It may at last be time for that fortress to fall. To get the crystal soul from Angirak, you will need two things. You will need to be able to pass the fort's wards, and you will need a way to pass the magical barriers you will find there. So what kind of wards exactly? I think we know this one. A mage named Ostoth who knows how to reach it. Ostoth? I cannot remember where he is. I spoke with him some time ago. He said he knew a teleportation code to reach the fort. Okay. Oh, maybe this is new information. Huh. I don't remember talking to someone called Ostoth. But we do have the teleportation code to Angirak. So maybe we did actually talk to him. He knows how to get to that fortress. You take note of this. I do not know where he is now, and yet, now that I think of it, he did express an interest in studying dragons, for what it is worth. We have been to all the different dragon lairs, so... Oh yeah, isn't he... Maybe Ostoth is that jerk in Motrex's lair. I guess I'll find out, because I'm going to go there anyway to hand over the Drakefang. Yeah, it's very possible that this is all old news. But actually I don't remember any of this. But just to make sure, I don't suppose you know more about these magical barriers they are researching? I know that some Rakshasi there are working on a new sort of magical barrier that is immune to normal dispelling. Well, I mean, we know that. That's what the Vanata use. It was originally created by Gazad. There's a woman named Enla who knows more about it than me. Where can I find Enla? I mean, I know. Somewhere in the east, somewhere around Formello, last I heard. Wait. Is that so? Isn't Enla the person I'm going to give the Dragon Fang, the Drakefang to? Maybe not. Maybe I'm confusing her with someone else. God damn it, where is it? No, seriously, where is it? Huh? Am I complete? Oh, there it is. So far, so high up. Jesus. Yeah, that's Enla in Motrex. Motrex's lair, not in Motrex, hopefully. Although, I guess, if he decided to eat her, good for him, and good for her. Well, anyway, we have a couple of leads, so I guess I have everything I need to actually attack Angirak, and that might be what I should do next, considering it is the location of the third and final dragon, not Dragon Soul. Why do I keep wanting to say Dragon Soul? This is not World of Warcraft. No, Crystal Soul, of course. So that's that, or locate Demon Slayer first, just in case we run into Gazad again, I guess. Well, we're obviously going to take care of this minor quest. Oh, and we have the Borgia Toadstools, actually. Okay, so that's in Patrick's Tower. Okay. So Motrex's Lair, Patrick's Tower, and then go to Angirak, talk to the king again. Well, I guess we can do that quickly enough. Yes, Patrick's Tower does not have its own teleporter. In order to reach Motrex's Lair, I want to go to Fort Draco? Yeah, actually that's probably the closest. It's definitely not very far away at all. Here. Man, I haven't been up here in a long time. And that is Ostoth. Okay. Hey, Enla. I have a Black Drake Fang for you. Still not entirely sure why I should want to give you one, but there you go. You give Enla the Drake Fang. She eagerly shaves several long dark curls off of it. You wait patiently as she inspects and tastes them. They pass the inspection. Eventually, she remembers the reward she promised. Well, I currently have little use for this item. She removes a ring from her pouch and hands it to you. The army had better reimburse me for this. It's valuable. She returns to her work. What? Oh. Yeah, that's, okay, never mind. Can I buy your potions? Do you need any more ingredients? You should keep your resources for yourself. I mean, I agree. I was kind of hoping that she might be able to make potions for me. Incanter's Ring. 8% to magical damage. Sweet. That is a straight upgrade that I'll gladly take. Thank you. That was well worth it, actually. At least for the reward. Not for helping that rude woman, but, you know. While I'm here, I don't suppose Modrax has anything new to say. Any quests I can undertake for you? No. Dying. Yeah, unfortunately that seems to be nothing new. I really wish I could eventually do something for him. Hello, Plet. Marion. Oh well. I guess I'll return to the castle. That's the last thing I do in this episode. Well, maybe that and run over to Patrick's Tower quickly. Oh, actually the pylon is right down here. As I should remember. I mean, I guess I did remember. The castle. There we go. I have a couple of Empire records, actually. Unsurprisingly, we have found quite a few of those in the large Empire stronghold that we invaded. Empire records, some experience. Okay. So we are indeed still collecting experience. It's just not displayed here. Huh. Why? Yeah. Okay, it just doesn't show anything. Well, it doesn't really matter. Let's go to see the king. So. Kazada's demonic blood. Yes. Fascinating. Is there any chance that I can borrow Demon Slayer? Micah nods. Your honorable deeds done for the Avernite people in the name of Avernum show you are a worthy bearer of the Blade Demon Slayer. Go to Roan and ask him of it. He will tell you where it may be found. Alright. Thank you. Roan. Roan would be found somewhere. Roan's office. Okay. It's all the way up here. Hello, Roan. Can you tell me anything about the Sword Demon Slayer? He gains a small amount of alertness. You seek Demon Slayer? Ah, we have hidden and guarded it well. Where was it? Oh yes, Patrick possesses it. Right. I think I knew this, or maybe it was hinted at that it might be in Patrick's tower. So that's convenient, I guess. So where would this Patrick fellow be located? I mean, seriously? There is a tower literally named after him. Oh. Obtain Demon Slayer. Okay. So we located Demon Slayer successfully. And now we are to obtain it. Fair enough. In his tower to the southwest. I hid it there myself. There is a fountain there with two pots flanking it. Behind each pot is a button. Press both buttons and the way will be made clear. He wanders off, lost in thought. Well, thankfully he did remember that long enough for to be able to actually tell us. If he had grown just a little bit more senile, that knowledge might have been lost forever. Well, maybe that was a backup plan. Anyway. We will... Oh, actually... Huh? Why have we never been down here? How would we even go there? I guess we can teleport to that bridge if nothing else. Oh. Why did we not go through there? Mysteries abound. First and foremost, while I remember, there's an ancient cracked stone pillar. You haven't the foggiest idea what they mean. Okay, so maybe it's just impossible. Because we have 3 stacks of Vanity lore now. Why did we never go here? This is bizarre. I guess there were these ghosts patrolling. I mean, I'm super tempted to do that just now because I'm curious, but I also want to end the episode. So I guess we'll find out next time. All of us together. I'm pretty sure these are hostile ghosts that might just have been too strong for us last time I tried this a long, long time ago. Huh. I mean, chances are all this leads to is this little digging spot, but who knows? Maybe there's a bit more down this way. As always, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye-bye.